What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today's video is brought to you guys by MOVA Globes, and they basically allow you to take the world and hold it in your hand. It's pretty interesting. So basically, as you guys can see, you have a full-fledged globe right here, and it's standing on this acrylic pedestal, and yet it's spinning on its own. And so you go to lift it and pick it up to see how exactly it's spinning, only to find out there's no batteries and there are no wires or anything attached to this. So then you think, how exactly does this work? Well, you see, each globe has two different shells. One is this perfectly polished exterior shell that's really smooth. There's no screws, there's no little jutting plastic. When you hold this in your hand, it feels like you're holding a nice weighted piece of glass, and this is 100% transparent. However, on the inside, you get yourself some solar cells, a magnet or two, and then of course the interior shell, which floats in this kind of liquid stuff that basically makes it as if there is almost no friction inside of this globe, allowing it to spin when ambient light hits it. I know that's a mouthful, but basically, you know what? It's low-key how our Earth kind of spins, not in terms of the ambient light, but the fact that, you know, space is almost a perfectly frictionless environment. So I guess that's kind of a cool little tidbit they threw in there as well. Now with that said, this thing uses full-fledged ambient light, and it can be used both outdoors and indoors. So you can place it on a shelf, and as long as some light or another is lit up inside of your room, this globe will naturally spin on its own. And of course, if you bring it outside and put it, you know, in the sun, like directly in the sun, it will spin as well. However, it might spin a little bit faster, which is always really cool. Now my favorite part is being able to lift this, and as you hold it inside of your hand, you get this kind of zen feeling where, I don't know, it's just naturally kind of gliding along on its inside, and yet you're spinning your hands around. It's kind of trippy, but you know what? If you actually share this on Snapchat and Instagram, a lot of people give you some interesting reactions. They think you're doing some type of complex magic or something, when in reality the globe is doing all the work. Now with that said, if you're holding it in your hand, you might want to deal with how big this thing is, and you can actually choose how big it is. They have a lot of options ranging from 4 inches, 4.5 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, up to 8.5 inches. Now that particular version you probably don't want to hold it in your hand, or drop for that matter, but you can probably place it in the middle of the room and it will be an amazing looking center of attraction. Now, another thing you guys might be wondering is this the only design? Well, it's not. This is their very special, kind of limited edition, blue and silver edition. It looks really cool, and I'm very proud to own this particular version, and I personally think it's one of the best designs they've come out with to date. However, you can actually go on their website, and you can choose to fit a basketball looking design in here if you really want, or, you know, you can be normal and pick stars, or Jupiter, or even Van Gogh's Starry Night. So it all depends. And here's the best part, you can actually go onto their website and you can choose the stand as well, and they actually have a bunch of options for not only sizes but bases. So if you know you want an acrylic base or an arched base or a wooden base or crystal base, they actually have all of those options. How cool is that? Now my favorite thing is that on their site you actually have an option for gifts, and you can actually put your own custom design in there as well. So, you know, if you work for a corporation or something and they plan on doing Christmas presents or something of those sorts, then you might want to go and customize one as well. But you know what, that's not to say you can't customize one on your own, or simply grab one on here and give it to your significant other, a family member, or maybe someone just got married or moved into a new house. This is one of those presents that's just generic enough and yet just personal enough that you can give it to just about anyone for almost any occasion. So of course, go ahead and check out the link below, and especially check out their brand new blue and silver one, because I still think this is one of the coolest designs they've come out with to date. All in all, guys, with a mix of science and maybe a little bit of magic, and of course a little bit of really ingenious design, we get ourselves this awesome globe right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you ever get the chance, go ahead and play with one. They're really interesting. And if you even get the chance to, you know, maybe take a video of it or even bring one home, then I hope you have fun with it. Thank you for watching. This is going to be me logging off.